Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Minecraft 1.9. Today we are going to be talking about potion, and we're going to go over a few more things to do with shields. So, one of the things you can do with shields, which I didn't go over last time because I wanted to do just like a little episode with shields, is you can actually add a banner to your shield, and that makes the shield here. Now if you don't know how to make a banner, because I haven't gone through over any 1.8 kind of stuff like this, if it's the same thing as the sign, only use wool instead of planks, and that gives you a blank white banner. You can also color them first, so if I come out here and I dye these, I gotta dye them individually. Like this. And then I come in and do this again. This will give me a green banner. Okay, and as you can see, this gives you the shield. So if I go out of here, I will get the shield in here. And it doesn't look like it from the front, but if you go to F5 and turn around, there you go. Now, there are you can't enchant these in the enchanting table. Let me switch views because that's a little annoying. You can't enchant these in the enchanting table. What do I do with my enchanting table anyway? I don't remember. I know I had one out. Go over here. Okay, so anyway, you can't enchant these in an enchanting table. However, you can put enchantments on it through the anvil. Now, there's two enchantments that you can put in the anvil. The first one you can put is mending. As you can see, the cost is 2. Also, you can rename this. So I can take it from white and go ahead and do Maggie's shield, and it'll put that mending on there. And then you can also put unbreaking. What do I got here? I forgot to put unbreaking on this one. Maybe I got an extra one. You can also put unbreaking in here. You can put 1, 2, or 3 on here. We're going to go ahead and do 3 for right now, and that's another 4 cost here. And now this is a green white shield with mending and unbreaking. Now I do have this one already done just to show you guys that if you want it colored, make sure you do it beforehand, because I don't think it saves the enchantment if you do this. Yeah, see, so it did have that on there. When I put the banner on there, it took all the enchantments off. So do make sure, if you're going to color it in the crafting table, make sure you color it first and then enchant it. So there's that. Also, there are a few things. Blocking while a skeleton is shooting at you will absorb 100% of the damage. You won't actually take any damage, but you do have to be blocking from the front. It does not block damage from the back, so be mindful of that. Okay, and make sure you using whichever weapon you want to attack with. I still have not found diamonds. I want to make a diamond axe so I can attack with the axe, because I like using the axe better than the sword anyway to attack with. Also, as of before, you can attack with all of your tools, but they still reduce your durability down more for attacking with them. So watch out for that. Okay, so the second part of this episode is going to be with brewing stands. Now, as you can see, this has changed a slightly bit, and also there are a few changes that have been made to potions in general, which I am going to show you. So, in order to show you this, I am going to need I'm going to need to make some potions. So we're going to put 3 bottles in here, and I went ahead and took the liberty of getting me some netherwort and all the other kind of stuff that I would need. As you can see, this is not working anymore. The reason that is for now you need blaze powder in order to fuel your brewing stand. So now you're going to need some kind of a farm, blaze farm or something. You also you're probably going to need a set of fire resistance gear just for this purposes, or brewing up some fire potions. Fire resistant potions would also help when you're trying to stock up on your thing. And also, as you notice with that little sound, whenever your potions are done brewing, they make that little sound. So you can actually go away and not even look at it, and then when you hear that sound, you know to come back over. I'm trying to think of a potion that I can make right now. But a speed potion. Right? I think a speed potion. Take some sugar cane. Now, I've made the awkward potion just with that. Now I can put sugar in here. And it doesn't use up one every time. I believe this is a little bar, kind of like the internal buffer with the coal. So this will go down, and eventually you'll need more blaze powder for it. So just be mindful that it's not 1 per 3 potions. But you will need them. It's kind of like coal. So now this gives us the swiftness potion. Now I'm going to go ahead and take these out, and we're going to make 3 more swift potions, just because I wanted to show you the kind of the change that's been made. So we're going to put these 3 bottles in here, and we're going to go ahead and put in another netherwort. And I'm going to grab another thing of sugar cane here. There we go. It's almost done. There we go. And put the sugar in there. As you see, this little bar goes down as you're brewing the potion. So does blaze powder work in the furnace too? Oh no. No, it doesn't. The blaze rods do, I know. So get in there. In there. Okay, so this is the speed potion. Now, as usual, if you want to put the glowstone dust in here, that will actually enhance these potions. Also, the redstone will enhance these potions. And I'm going to make a batch of each one to begin with, and then I'm going to show you, because before if I had put glowstone in here like this, it made speed 2 potions. Alright, now we're going to put these ones in here, and we're going to stick us a piece of redstone in there. And this is going to enhance the potion a different way than this one. Alright, this is going to kind of buff it up and make it last longer, rather than shortening it and buffing it. So this made a swiftness potion of 8. Now, before in 1.8 and farther back, if I wanted to make these into swiftness potions instead, let's say I put redstone in by mistake and I meant to put glowstone in, I could just put this in here. But now you can't do that. If you've put redstone in these potions, you can't go back and change them back again just by putting glowstone in here. So make sure, guys, that you're putting in the one you want. If you're wanting to increase the total amount of time that it lasts, you want to use your redstone. If you're wanting to actually make it to the next tier, the tier 2 potion for the increased speed buff, you're going to want to use the glowstone, and make sure that you're using the right one. Okay, so I'm going to stick these in here for now. There have been a couple of new potions added, so I'm going to go into creative mode here, and we'll look at some of these potions. So we know about all of those: swiftness, fire resistance, leaping, invisibility, slowness, water breathing, healing, harming, poison, strength, regeneration. Stop that. And higher tier ones. And then the splash versions. But as you can see here now, you can actually make splash versions of the potions of the actual different thickened, awkward, and actually regular water bottle potions. Which is something you couldn't do before. Also, there's a luck potion, and I believe there is a unlucky potion. Now, I don't know how you make these off the top of my head, but I'm going to post a link to the wiki, and you guys can go on there and take a look at all these kind of potions and how to make them and stuff. And also, I will post a little the link to the little graph that I like to use. It's been updated to 1.9, so it's got all the potions on there, and it's just a little graph that, instead of reading, it's kind of like a visual cue of what potions you need to make into what other potions. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. Anyway, that's about covers everything you need to know about the whole update for brewing stands. Make sure you remember you need to actually build either a blaze farm or have like some fire resistance armor, or make sure you make some fire resistance potions to farm some of the blaze powders that you'll need. The anvil here, make sure your shields, make sure you're enchanting your shields after you've upgraded them. So I don't believe even if you put it in the anvil here, I don't believe it actually. I will try that just for you guys. Yeah, see, that does nothing. So you do until they fix that, you will have to color and put on the different color onto your shield before you enchant it, because it ain't going to do it afterwards. Let me go here, and then never mind. I'll just stick these in here for now. Actually, I want my shield on me. So anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell me how much you like. The share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. I did have problems loading up my world in 1.9, guys, and I will post in the comments down below the what I did to actually fix that. What you need to do is actually open up edit your profile, and click on the arguments, Java arguments, and there's a thing right at the beginning that says 1G, and you want to and you need to change that to 2G, and that should load up your world. I changed mine to 3. What that basically does is it tells your system to actually use more memory than before. So it's telling it the 1G means that it wants you to use 1 ROM, and 2 means you're switching that to 2 gigabytes of ROM instead of 1 gigabyte of ROM. And I switched mine to 3, so I wouldn't have any troubles out of it anymore till till they update it beyond the current capabilities. Anyway, guys, I'll post that down in the description down below also, and make sure you guys, if you are having crashes in 1.9 and you're using the Intel HD graphic drivers, I believe is the ones that are having the problem with it. Even if you're not, if it's crashing on you, change the argument on there, see if that helps before you go running around and worrying about what's going on. And I will see you guys on the next episode.